Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex Clark, the Clark Group, Keller Williams Realty, Portland Premier. Happy New Year! Welcome to 2022. And really excited to be sharing with you just a short video with a market update on the real estate market here in the Portland metro area. After watching this video or listening to some of it, if you have a desire to see what's happening in your area that may not be Portland, outside, maybe in one of the suburbs, please send an email back. I'll do one specifically for you, or we can jump on a Zoom and just go over one real quickly as well. But getting right to it, in Portland, in 2021, we saw a lot of interesting things happen. We're going to start off with what we call a market action index report. This essentially quantifies what's happening in the real estate market. And you'll see here, starting in 2022, we're a little bit higher than where we started in 2021. So the higher we go on this chart, the more hot of a seller's market it is, if that makes sense. Look how high it got in the middle of 2021. We call it the pandemic pandemonium, if that makes sense. Pretty incredible stuff. Average days on market. Well, no surprise here, it's not taking as long to sell homes. What you're seeing here when things go up and down is the seasonality. Of course, it takes a little bit longer for homes to sell in the winter than it does in the spring and summer. On price per square foot, this one is not surprising either. We saw here in Portland significant gains in 2021 for values. So everybody that currently owns a home, congratulations. Your home's now worth a lot more than what it was in 2020. And you'll notice that at the start of 2021, the average dollar per square foot was somewhere around $270 a square foot. And here, starting in 2022, the average dollar per square foot is somewhere around $300 a square foot. So an $80 a square foot gain over a single year. That's pretty sizable and significant. Let's talk about properties with price decreases. So this metric tracks how many properties are on the market that actually have incurred a price reduction or recent sales that had to incur a price reduction in order to sell. Now, typically, that number is somewhere for a healthy, even market, somewhere around 30%. This metric is actually showing that in Portland, over the last several years, it's averaged a little bit higher. We're somewhere in the 30s to 40s. Now, at the peak of the pandemic pandemonium, we were down here. We were around 22%, let's say. Things were really moving. We are still seeing a trend of people exiting Portland and going to the burbs. People in the burbs are moving out into the country en masse, and the people in the country are getting out of Dodge and they're heading to Boise and they're going to Utah. And a lot of people are going to Nashville, because who doesn't want to live in Nashville? We had a lot of people going to Texas too. But that's the trend as far as price decreases. And so there are price decreases happening, which is surprising to a lot of sellers when we're talking about it. Inventory levels, the story's the same. I mean, the message has been the same for years. We have a unbelievably low supply of homes on the market for sale. And we're starting off 2022 at essentially all-time lows. We don't foresee 2022 bringing any sizable inventory uptick, if that makes sense. We think it's probably going to be very similar to what happened in 2020 and probably not 2021. 2021, we actually saw a decrease in inventory from historic lows. I think we're going to see a little bit more inventory, just a slight bit more inventory this year than last, but it should remain relatively flat. Right now, we're at about 0.8 months, so less than 1 month of inventory. Anyway, that is the quick and short and straight to the point market update for the Portland real estate market here in 2022. If you have any questions about the real estate market, When's a good time to sell? What do I need to do in order to get the house ready to sell? Is it a good time to buy? How much of a down payment do I need to buy a home? Are there any deals to be had? Please don't be afraid to reach out. We're excited to help, be of service however possible. If you're headed out of state, we have a network of real estate agents, fantastic real estate agents across the country. And we'd be more than happy to connect the dots and get you in touch with a great real estate agent wherever you may be going. Again, if you want this report done for you for a specific area like Oswego, West Linn, Oregon City, Happy Valley, whatever, Tigard, Tualatin, Beaverton, just let me know. We can do it really quickly and set it up and get it over to you. Thanks again for tuning in. Happy New Year. Stay healthy, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.